Guys, this is Gameplay Riyash and I'm back with Satisfactory. So in this episode here, I'm pretty sure you guys remember how in the last episode I found that big monster. So at the end of this episode I'm gonna try and kill it. But for now I'm just going to rush through this a bit so I can get the coal, because it gets really annoying having to manually refill all of the biomass burners. So that with coal I can make it so it's completely automatic, so I won't do any of the refilling. That will just make it so much easier for me in the long run. So I'm trying to rush that. I haven't even finished all of the second tier upgrades, but I really want this done. I should have everything because I've been farming quite a bit. Right now I just need to make a few more reinforced iron plates. I already have all the rotors I needed to unlock tier 3 and 4. I also have made and used one power crystal from the power slugs in order to use a biomass burner to make it more efficient, because it wasn't working otherwise. So I'm just gonna check. I should have everything. I might be a bit off with the reinforced iron plates, but I should have everything. Let's just check. And there we go. I don't have enough reinforced iron plates. I am 5 behind, but I have enough resources to make it. If you guys can see, I have a lot of wire, because I made a constructor to make the copper ingots into wire automatically, so I wanted to do it, but that left a lot in the container, which was already at the end. So I took what I could from there and I just turned it all into wire all at once. I also started building it on the entire other side of my base, because there was other pieces of other resource slots of iron, which I used to make reinforced iron plates. So I got the 50 I originally had, and I made the 20. Yeah. Although it's really slow, because for the screws you have to it's really slow making the screws there. So for now it's going to be relatively low, but for quite a while now it's not going to be useful, because iron plates and iron rods aren't going to be useful for quite a while. Once I reached, well, once I finish tier 2, and then it'll basically lose a lot of, well, importance. I'm probably gonna cut out again soon, as I always say, just so you guys actually know around these parts here, because there's certain things I have to do. Also, as I said before, the videos are going to be coming out at least for a week, but they will be somewhat erratic, because I'm not sure with the whole internet story if I'll be able to record like stuff like online, or how long it'll take to upload, or if it's giving me problems trying to do that. So again, you will get 4 videos a week, and then even more depending on how much I record, but it's still going to be erratic. So please be a bit forgiving in that regard. But for now, let's get back into the main issue I'll be doing here. I'm not gonna cut out actually at this part, because it's going to get really interesting now, because using this thing for the first time is really cool. Okay, let's see. I forgot to actually wait for the thing to seal properly, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I have to go and wait for that thing to finish. Because I've been doing this world by myself, unlike, because this game is capable of online multiplayer, but I don't have anybody who can actually play this game as well. So yeah, that's the only reason why it takes like a little bit extra long for me to do these things, because I have to do them all by myself. There's no other people there willing to help me do this. And that thing now gave me access to tier 3 and 4. As soon as I get back to the HUD, I'm going to go and get the fuel for the coal power, because that thing I can use to power itself. And now I can actually search for coal. And that thing is gone. Also, I remember how I found in a few videos ago, I found Caterium that is useful for power lines or power towers, cable towers, whatever they're called. The original can only use 4 at a time. The Mark II, which uses Caterium, or Quickwire, which you get from Caterium, uses 6. So I'll be using that a lot in the future. However, the only problem with that is that the Caterium or resource spot I found had boulders on it, which I couldn't destroy until I find a large amount of coal and sulfur. and hopefully the game won't glitch out on me again, and I'll be able to get explosives that can destroy those boulders, because without the explosives I won't be able to. In my previous save, the game glitched out and I didn't get the ability to research the sulfur in that, which obviously did not let me get the explosives, which is very important. So I'm just going to get the stuff I need to make the coal upgrade. I have most of the stuff already because of all the stuff I've been farming. I'm just going to cut out to the part where I actually get it. And that should load everything. Yeah, okay. Now that I have coal active, I'll be able to do much better. Let's see, okay, there we go. Now there's a way for that to pick up coal. It's probably going to be very far away because coal was not actually like actual deposits that were not really close by. They're like on a separate part of the island or the planet. That one's surprisingly close by actually. Only 500 meters. In my old save, where I had set up base, it was more than 1,000 meters away. So it's a lot to be surprising. I'm just getting some extra resources with me because what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually build the miner there. I'm going to use the miner to power directly into the coal generator, and the coal generator will then go directly will power the miner, and also I use a splitter there in order to bring the coal from there, from where I find it, to my base. The great thing about the coal is that it's really compact, and because it's so compact, it lasts very long. Even if I were to use 3 power crystals in the machine, which obviously increases its power usage and its amount of fuel it needs to use at this specific time. Because of this, the coal is infinite, so it continuously goes to the thing. So it will be stuck on the conveyor belt. There will be hundreds on the ready for whenever I need it. So this single deposit will be enough for me to be able to power everything, as long as I'm not using it for crafting things like that. And even then, there'll still be a high chance that I won't need it exactly that at that point. Only later on when I get to that one material, I'll need to get a secondary deposit for, because that needs the coal as an actual resource rather than a power source. So yeah, I'm just getting what I need to build the power source. I'm gonna probably cut to where I find it because it's probably gonna be far away. And let me just see where it is again. It's in the same general direction as my copper, but further down. So as you can see, I changed it from copper ingots to wire by building a constructor midway. Yeah, here's a constructor. And judging by the fact that there's still stuff going into it, there's still power in this. I'm not going to worry about that for a while. So it's in the general direction. Okay, cool. I'll see you guys again soon. Okay, so here's the coal deposit here. I'm just gonna check what I need to build again. There's the coal generator which I already marked. I'm gonna build one here because only one deposit here. I don't have enough. I don't have the actual mine here. I forgot to bring one with me. Okay. So I'm gonna have to build when I have the resources to do so. Okay, that's the wrong thing I built. I'm supposed to build a workbench or something. Not this thing. I was just checking to make sure there's no enemies in the area, because I have seen small islands like this where there's been nothing, where I saw enemies, not nothing. Let me just pull this thing quickly. Over there. It's good enough. I'll just destroy it afterwards. Okay. As you can see, I can build quite a few because I have a lot of resources here. Okay, that should do. Now I just have to build the actual miner. Right about, maybe not that direction. Yeah, okay, I need to be face that side. As you can see, this island is basically sectioned off, so I had to build a bridge here. I don't have enough concrete, so I have to actually break a few pieces here. Because I didn't bring extra. I forgot that I have to build. Well, I didn't actually expect that I have to build anything. That should do it. Now I just have to build a coal generator. No, not that. Yeah, splitter. I'm putting a split here because I'll be using a single section of it to power itself. And okay, that's about right. Enable the power. Not there. It's not gonna go there. Okay, further back. Okay, perfect. And there we go. But it doesn't have any power. I have to go and get some quickly. 6 should be enough. Okay, there we go. And no, I said to actually connect it to something. Okay, now that should be enough. Let me just make sure the thing won't just like run out quickly. Oh, perfect. Okay, now I can start building the path home. Yeah, this is going to be a single conveyor belt that goes over 500 meters. This is basically an exploit, honestly. Oh, and another thing is that because it says you can't like stop it out of there, and I don't have enough concrete, I'm going to have to do this. This is basically the exploit where you can just continue building even though you destroy those pieces. Doesn't need them when you're building something else from that point you end it off at. But you can't build them too long in a single time. You have to put those things in between. And considering I don't have enough concrete, it's going to be very annoying. So I'm just going to go and see if I can. I'm just going to go break a few of these bridges because I don't think I'll be coming back here for quite a while. Might as well destroy a few of these things. And that's about right. Those big things are annoying to make, but they are very useful. I do have actually a large amount of concrete. I just forgot to bring some here. So I'll see you guys at the base. Okay, so I got back to the base and I built a storage container. I also started building, I started using my coal already to be useful. I collected the Caterium from the scanner and I can now make quick wire, which means that I can now fully make the Mark II power poles or whatever. So I need to do that because by the copper I ran into power and I decided why not start with the auto power generator now already. So I'm already built the things there except to build this last few materials to get the upgrade so I can actually use the Mark II power pole, whatever it's called. As you can see, it needs quite a bit of resources, but I have most of what it needs already. Just doing the last bits. And that's mostly crafting just few things. But after this happens, I think then I should be able to start going to hunt that annoying beast. At least it's not too bad of an area, because there's quite a bit of them. Like, those are mini bosses, or basically the bosses of the area. They're just large versions of those fire spitters. They're annoying to defeat, especially considering I don't have the more powerful weapon as of yet. Yes, there is a more powerful weapon. I have the Xeno Zapper. I think it's called Xeno Basher. It's like 3 times more powerful. In my old save, before the whole creatures and everything, I fought a lot of those things, and I fought one in a very annoying area. And believe me, fire is not the worst element when it comes to those creatures. As well as that, I'm pretty sure that the map is the same, but where you spawn is different in like every playthrough. Because in the past, I played I think three worlds if you include this one, and the areas I've seen are basically the same. And now that I have that, I'm just gonna go and see what I need to craft it. Also, Caterium ore is like really easy to like mine, and it mines very fast, like very fast. Like if you look how it mines iron ore, that is like 3 times as fast. I just look at that because you do have some here. Ignore the fact I accidentally scanned for coal again because I forgot to change it to Caterium. I'm just going to get this quickly. There's the quick wire. Also makes that very fast. And there's it, Mark II. it is relatively expensive for this thing when it comes to materials, only because of the concrete. Otherwise, it's easy enough. What concrete? Because of the Ethereum. There are actual places I can go to scan for it, but they're probably very far away because there's like only 3 or 4 deposits in the entire world, and one of them is always one that's blocked by boulders which I can't access because I don't have the sulfur. Well, I didn't scan the sulfur yet. I have to check later for that. As you can see, here's the splitter. The coal obviously cut through the ground because I was too lazy to make it look good and everything. So sadly, I won't be able to. I don't think I'll be able to replace the old ones because if you, for example, were to use the conveyor belts, like a higher version, you can just replace the old ones, which I find really cool. But this doesn't look like you can. So once I have everything set up here, I'll come back because I want to show you all the manual things that I do off camera because I know it'll get very boring. Okay, so what happened was I ended up going in the wrong direction after I finished setting up all the conveyor belts and everything. It was really annoying. I went too far to the right, so I ended up spending like 15 minutes just trotting around doing absolutely, well, not absolutely nothing. I did find like 5 power slugs, but I mean, like, I couldn't find the monster that I was trying to kill. I managed to get like 15 more of those fluffy-tailed hogs. There's too many of those damn things. Oh well. I am in the general area of that monster. And here's that big thick thing. It's around here. I'm guessing that the monster is. I intend on killing it. And I'm so confident in myself that I didn't even leave any of my inventory at all. Well, at the base. Now where is it? There's something there. Let's go. Oh wait. Fire. Yeah, so he's here somewhere. Where is he? There we go. This thing can finally die. Take that. That. Ouch. That. That's the one thing about these guys. Their attacks blast you like far. It's really annoying. Come on, just die. I have to literally like continuously move around him in order to survive. Come on. Ouch. Take that. Take that. Where'd you go? There you go. Take that. Come on. Ouch. Okay, punch too late there. Ouch. Ah, finally. It's dead. Take that. Where the hell did it go? Okay. I'll just take your organs. Okay then. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I'm fine. I finally killed the monster. I'm happy. I'll probably be getting like the last few upgrades from 2nd tier and 3rd tier in the next video, and like seeing what else I can do. So I'm just gonna save. That's all for now. If you guys like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell. But for now, once again, I am out.